Hi, I'm Jane Esselstyn.
I'm Ann Esselstyn.
And today we're cooking out of Be a Plant-Based Woman Warrior. And my mom is driving because we're making her one of her signature dishes, creamy stuffed sweet potatoes.
Now, the magic thing about this, of course they're gorgeous looking, is that you need to get two different kinds of sweet potatoes. And this one with the darker skin is so surprising inside, and because it's a Japanese sweet potato. And if you just aren't sure, you can just take a little, and you see it's kind of, can you see, Wade? Mm-hmm. It's white inside. And this one, which is a garnet, I like the garnet, but any other regular yellow sweet potato, you can see that is yellow inside. So we're going to have one of each.
Can I make a comment about this?
Yes.
I was looking up the name because I thought Japanese sweet potato is like, why does it have that name? Like there's garnet, there's Beauregard, there's all these different names. And it's, I don't know why it has this name, but it's categorized as a low moisture potato, so it's kind of dry inside, and the flesh inside is white, and the outside has got this great, beautiful, like, I don't know, I just think it's a rich grape.
The thing about it is the Japanese sweet potatoes are a little bit dry sometimes, not always, but they are so amazingly, the taste is just stunning to me. So I love having them. And I'm going to, right now, I have cooked both these sweet potatoes for about 40 minutes, for about an hour at 400. And I'm going to cut this in half. One of the things I like to do is see how it's sitting nice. So I'm going to cut it so it will continue to sit nice and smoothly. And Jane says this knife is very sharp, and you need a nice sharp knife. So
to get through that skin.
I've cut, and you can see that this.
Can we top shot that? Look, you can kind of see the dryness in there. Wait, can you see that? Or maybe you want to do it from the side. See how it's kind of dry? There's like a dryness to it.
And this one is the garnet sweet potato, and I'm going to cut this one in half, and already there is so much moisture in here.
You can
and
see
look at
the
that.
juice.
It's juicing. Now sometimes these do that. I have to trust you, Jane, to be very careful, and that you don't. We want to use the skins because.
Wait, use the skin or don't?
I'm going to use the skin.
Oh, you need to structure. Yeah.
So I need to keep the skin on because I'm going to fill it.
So keep a little bit of flesh attached to the skin, but take the most of it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a little dish for it.
Okay. Ooh.
All right.
It's all wanting to come off. Should I take it all off or no?
Now, I'd leave a little bit just so that it keeps some.
It was kind of cool how it was all peeling. It was like an avocado releasing all its flesh.
This makes me want to just eat it.
I know, I kind of want to go.
Now, you can see this one, as Jane said, is drier. Jane, will you?
Are we saving the hide of this one too?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Look at the thing about these that's so good is I'm going to fill them up with all kinds of good things. Then I'm going to bake them. And the skin, if you can possibly eat the skins of everything, you are way ahead. That's where all the power is.
We say you should eat the hide.
So, but leave just a little. If Jane, you can get more out of that.
I'm going carefully. I'm watching you, Sensei.
All right. Now, I am going to mash these up, and
so these are little baking dishes.
Now you don't need to have baking dishes. You could put them anywhere. I just kind of love it, and
it's adorable.
Put them somewhere. And then, Jane, would you put in 4 tablespoons per potato? I want a tablespoon, and it can be, a generous
4 tablespoons per potato
of nutritional yeast.
So we have
4 tablespoons. I'm sorry, 1 tablespoon per potato, 4 tablespoons in all.
Okay, but we only have 2 potatoes.
Oh, each one I count as a potato.
Each half.
Each half.
So
yeah.
2 to 1. This is a tricky math situation. 2
So sorry.
tablespoons
So
per
sorry.
potato.
So sorry. Yeah. Because normally when I'm using nutritional yeast,
I just know your math skills. I know your math skills. I've been, I've witnessed, experienced, I've tried to swallow some of those math skills.
Okay, go.
I'm going. And I'm doing 2 per, so there's 1 and 2 for one of the whole potatoes. And here's a third and a fourth.
Okay. Now, the nutritional yeast is kind of dry, and so I need to add some...
Veggies?
No. You have to realize that when you're putting nutritional yeast in something, it needs a little more liquid. And I forgot to bring over my veggie broth.
Oh.
So do you happen to have a little veggie broth?
I do.
What I have that is so perfect, and I can't believe I left it at home. I live next door. Is I have some corn broth that is made by Plant Strong that is so perfect in here, because you will see the next thing that I am going to do.
Do you want the whole half cup of the broth?
Well, no, let's wait. Put it right here and we'll wait and see what we need.
All right, it's
the
right
next
here.
thing I'm putting in, believe it or not, is 2 cups of frozen corn that's thawed. And then I'm going to stir this up. And then, Jane, would you add the ginger? I have chopped ginger. I just took a hunk of ginger, chopped it, and I don't worry about the skin of the ginger.
Eat the hide. Oh, this smells good. Mm-hmm. Fresh ginger is just like a little bit of
Jane,
magic.
Will you put in the red peppers? And this is a half cup of chopped red peppers. And actually what I used is, you can get those little
baby sweet
peppers. And I used about 2 large ones, which was a perfect half cup, because I didn't, anyway. And then some green onions. I mean, just color. You can put in here anything you want.
I'd put in some purple cabbage.
Oh,
if I had to add
let's
something.
do that, Jane. Let's put a little purple cabbage in.
I'll
Do you
find
have
some.
some?
Yeah, I've got.
I love that idea. Of course, we should have purple cabbage in here. Darn, why wasn't that on the original recipe?
What were we thinking? What were we not thinking? I love getting this out. It's like Mother Nature's Tupperware. Just take off the outermost layer that's kind of losing its steam.
So a little bit of veggie broth to just make this. I want it to be nice and.
That's the external layer we don't need to eat. And how much do you want? Just like just for color?
No, chop it up. Fine.
Yeah.
Now, the recipe says half a cup of veggie broth. And last night I made this so that I could show you quickly one that's already cooked. Both sweet potatoes were so moist that I really hardly needed any. But in this one, where you could see this is dry, I need a little more. So I need about that half cup.
Can you describe the texture we're going for? It's just because we didn't see it last night when you didn't eat it.
No.
What's the texture?
Okay.
What's that texture?
Let's put in.
Is it like hummus? Is it like?
You tell me. Oh! Okay.
What?
We'll just do it. We'll go for all purple. Oh my gosh. I've never done this, and I'm never not going to do it from now on. This is perfect.
Never not means double negative, so you are going to do it.
Yeah.
That's like the and math coming back.
Jane.
Yes.
All right. So this is kind of ready. I mean, it's all mixed up. And now I'm going to fill these little babies.
Oh, how fun.
And the cool thing is that I have so much that I can just, Jane.
We can snack on it?
You want to fill.
I'm going to use the Tovolo. Wow, this is kind of luscious.
Yeah, I tell you.
Can it go a little bit above the level? Like, is it?
Yeah. That's the
I
whole.
think it's got to, because mathematically we're
You
adding
gotta
more.
use it all.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and then cook
Oh, you
them.
really are filling. Here,
Yeah, fill them.
Okay.
This is, I mean, oh!
Okay. And then now. That's great.
All right, so these go in the oven.
Do we?
They're all ready to go in the oven for, what is it, half an hour?
It's at 400, for 30 minutes.
And so, should we put them in?
Okay, let's do our spinning magic. Woo! These are going to go in the oven, and let's spin because. Woo! Wow!
Oh, I can hardly bear it. I want to eat it, but it's going to be too hot. Now, what's nice at this point is to put either cilantro or parsley. And since we have lots of parsley growing in our garden.
And no cilantro right now.
And no cilantro.
But fresh parsley, it just smells so powerful.
Yep. Love it.
It rained last night, so I'm seeing actually a little bit of mud kicked up on this one.
Mud?
And we have a little sand for our gizzard.
A little mud is always good.
Good for the microbiome. Good for the gizzard.
Okay.
The gizzard's a real thing. All right.
I just love this. And what I like so much is you can add anything. As Wade just said, he would put in jalapeno in here. So go for it. And what else would you put in?
I can't have a bite of this because it's so hot, and I have the most tender tongue. So do you want to have a bite of it now, Mommy, or what do you want to do? Here, we have a fork right here. Because I want you to give a little taste of it, make sure we get the right thing going, and tell me if it's really hot.
It's amazingly, Jane. Just
Not too hot?
Get a bite.
Is it not too hot?
Just take a little piece out.
Okay, my tongue burns so easily. I get a little cilantro, not cilantro, a little parsley to help cool it down.
No, blow on it.
Oh. So these are called creamy stuffed sweet potatoes, and
they are creamy.
And they're stuffed. And we would like to know what you stuff yours with. So I'm gonna have a bite, and we're gonna send you guys off.
So good.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. No, I love these when you make these, but they're usually a little cooler. But this was not too hot. It's sweet. It's creamy. All right. Let us know.
And it's sweet potato-y. So it's got, and it's filled with good things. Color. Oh, so much color.
So much color. And that is chemical, and that is great for the body. All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.